Joe, let me tell you, nobody knows nuclear like I do. Nobody. I've got the best nukes, the best people, the best everything.
All right, but do you really think flexing nukes is the best way to, keep the world from going to shit?
Strength, Joe. It's all about strength. If you don't show strength, you're weak. And weak people, they get walked all over.
But isn't there a difference between strength and like waving a big red button around like a lunatic?
Joe, my button works. It's a very big button, and it works, believe me.
Yeah, but does it come with a manual, or is it just like press and pray?
You laugh, Joe, but the truth is the world respects power. Not books, not podcasts, power. When I was in office, every single leader, Putin, Xi, Rocket Man, they all knew not to mess around.
You mean Kim Jong-un, the guy who called you dotard before sending love letters? That Rocket Man?
He called me that once, Joe, just once. After that, mutual respect, I told him, you push that button, we'll turn your country into glass. And he backed down.
That's comforting. Global diplomacy reduced to playground threats. I'll glass you. Great strategy.
You're missing the point. You have to be unpredictable. Nixon tried that. I perfected it. Nobody knew what I'd do next. It's powerful.
Unpredictable is great when you're doing stand-up. Not so great when you're sitting on enough warheads to light the sky like the 4th of July.
You need to stop thinking small, Joe. I was playing 5-dimensional chess while everyone else was stuck on checkers.
I don't think nukes are a chess piece, man. They're more like blowing up the board entirely.
Sometimes you need to flip the board to remind people who's in charge.
Or maybe just learn to play the game better. I mean, has anyone explained MAD to you? Mutually Assured Destruction? It's not just a cool band name.
Of course I know MAD. Everyone was mad at me. CNN, the Democrats, even the scientists. But I kept America safe, Joe. That's what matters.
You kept Twitter on fire, I'll give you that.
People say I tweet too much, Joe, but sometimes a tweet can prevent a war. It's like modern smoke signals, tremendous smoke signals.
Right, but if your smoke signals end with a mushroom cloud emoji, we've got a problem.
Joe, you joke, but I knew exactly what I was doing. I surrounded myself with generals, smart ones, the best.
Yeah? And how'd that go? You fired most of them before year 2. You went through more generals than UFC goes through lightweights.
Because I demand loyalty. If you don't agree with me, you're out. That's how you run a country.
That's also how you run a cult.
You don't understand, Joe. It's not about dictatorship. It's about vision. America first, America strong. That was the plan.
But strong doesn't mean reckless. You can deadlift 400 pounds and still blow your back out if you don't know what you're doing.
I've never blown anything out, Joe. Not my back, not my deals, and certainly not our country.
Except maybe the national budget and the ozone.
Fake numbers. The budget was beautiful. Best GDP ever. Stock market was booming. Before the China virus, everything was perfect.
Until it wasn't. And now we've got climate tipping points, AI with no brakes, and enough nukes to vaporize the moon. And you're still talking about buttons.
You can't stop the future with feelings, Joe. You stop it with firepower.
And maybe, just maybe with common sense. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy with a mic.
A very biased mic, Joe. Probably Chinese.
At least it doesn't explode.